Gordon, I know you've got that first missing piece. If another one goes missing, I'll know what to come looking for. Hello again, and today something a little different. Arts and crafts with Mark. Oh, just as a reminder, please, the release of this video marks the closing of the Puzzles World Tour Home 1 draw. So all the people now that are in the hat will get drawn, and that'll be next week's video. During the video for the 5 puzzles, you may have seen that puzzle 5 had a missing piece. The puzzle was European Landmarks by Jigsaw, and yes, annoyingly it had that missing piece, so I thought, why don't we make a video marking the making of the 2000th piece. So in researching how to make a jigsaw piece, I've been watching some different videos on YouTube. One of them was Karen, and she showed how she'd go about it. Actually, I've now mentioned Karen twice on a video, and I don't think she's ever mentioned Mark from Jigsaw Chill Zone. So you guys that watch Karen, because she's got about a million subscribers, start putting comments on about when is she going to mention Mark from Jigsaw Chill Zone. That'll be fun, and see if she ever does. Anyway, what we were saying, yeah, so we're looking at YouTube videos. Some of them are low tech, some of them are high tech, using lasers and different fancy machinery, but that won't be happening here because this puzzle's made in Yorkshire. Yeah, it's made in Yorkshire, lad. Yeah. So we'll be doing it with simple arts and crafts methods. Now I noticed that Karen actually made her piece making different thin pieces of card and making it all up into one. I actually thought, no, I won't do that. I'll use a children's puzzle that's quite large because they're still nice cardboard and thick, and I'll peel off the top layer and we'll use the puzzle underneath. So as I say, I decided to do it a little bit differently, but I think we need a moment of reflection because we're going to have to sacrifice the puzzle piece. Anyway, onward. Oh yeah. So we're going to have to peel off the picture of a children's puzzle piece, and I found this one at a charity shop for 50p, a Scooby-Doo activity pack, and I thought they must have large pieces in them. So I opened up the bag and found a large piece that'd be big enough to be able to draw on the piece that we require. I removed the surrounding pieces from the puzzle and stuck them into place with insulation tape. The following scenes are not for children or serious puzzlers. We are going to witness a heinous crime, and I won't tell the authorities, and on purpose I will mute the footage so you can't hear the screams of the puzzle. I apologise in advance for what you are about to see. For those that cannot bear to witness this heinous crime, please look away, and I will tell you when to look back. Thank you. You can look back now. So now I'm going to show you stage by stage what I did to create our piece. So next I cut a piece of card and I stuck it to our piece. Next I placed a heavy weight onto it and waited overnight. What were we doing? Oh yeah. Next day, I removed the weights and checked that the card was stuck okay. Now we have our sacrifice piece stuck to the card and our template, it's time to draw the puzzle piece shape. We need a sharp pencil to get into all the nooks and crannies, then proceed to mark the shape of the piece. Once we have the shape of the piece drawn, we need to cut the excess with scissors to make the finer detail work easier. The fine detail cutting is best with a shiny new craft knife. Then I proceeded to hack away. Of all the processes, this was the hardest part. After this stage, we have a piece that is taking shape and now needs refining. To show the refining process, here's the triumphant music from episode 3 called Sweet Delight, and for anybody that would like to listen to the full version, I'll put a link in the description. So now we have our puzzle piece. It's not perfect, but it fits lovely into the puzzle. Now we have our piece, we need to draw on the image. Luckily, what we're drawing is very uniform, but the colours are quite difficult. So using my son's colouring pencils that have a great range of colours, I proceeded in trying to match the colours in the puzzle. After a few attempts of mixing various colours, I was happy. With these notes and my colours ready, it was time to draw the puzzle piece. Here is a film, all taken in one shot of 6 minutes 50 seconds, of me colouring in the piece, so I've speeded up the footage and you can see it being formed. Now we have a piece which I duly signed and dated, so let's see it in place in the puzzle. After removing the insulation tape, the whole section was repositioned into the puzzle. Finally, we have a photo of the completed puzzle, which I needed to stand on a chair. So for your delight, here's your sneaky feet pick for this week. So that about wraps it up for this week's Making the 2000th Piece video. So we have a puzzle that's complete with a piece in its place. Next week's video will be the draw for the Puzzles World Tour Home 1 to see where those puzzles are going. I'm really enjoying making these videos and trying to widen the scope of what the channel has on it. If any of you guys would like to make suggestions on future content, just leave a comment below please, or don't forget those comments on Karen's puzzles saying when you're going to mention Mark from Jigsaw Chill Zone. So as I say, that wraps it up for this week. Gordon?